There are two types of people who tells you that you cannot make a difference in the world. One, those who are afraid to try, and second one, those who are afraid that you will succeed. Once again, welcome to my YouTube channel Loyaute Import and Exports. I am Vikas, Khatri, International Business Trainer and Import Export Consultant. We have been receiving a lot of requests from the southern part of the country as well as from the different part of the world, saying, sir, please make the videos in English so that we can also learn and start import export business. So from now onwards, we'll be making two versions of the video. One will be in Hindi, that is our regional language, and other one will be in English. I really feel motivated when you guys share your feedback. Every time we try to improve ourselves and try to serve you in a better way. I really feel privileged to share my knowledge and experience with all of you so that I can make a difference in the life of those people who are really willing to do hard work, who are really willing to start something new and big by putting their day and night into the work so they can start their import and export business. Now let's try to understand what is import and export. Import and export is a form of trade of goods and services between two countries. It can be between two parties as well as it can be between two companies. So why we need to import and export? Any country in this world, in order to survive, they must import and export to meet their demand and supply. Let's try to understand this by an example. India is rich in agriculture, so we export our agriculture product all over the world. And we are in the short of the crude oil, so we need to import crude oil from USA, from Saudi and from UAE. I hope that you would have understood why we need to import and export. So who can start import and export business? As per now, there is no guideline anywhere in the world who can start import and export business or who cannot start import and export business. If you are a student, you can start import and export business. It does not matter whether you are a housewife, it doesn't matter whether you are a retired person, or even if you are working in a private sector or a government sector. The only thing that is required for the import and export business is the minimum documentation and minimum investment. Apart from that, your will and hard work is also required to start your import and export business. So before starting import and export business, what are the things that you should look into? First of all is your government, how your government is helping you in import and export business. You should know how much government is charging import duty. You should know how to get the benefit from the government. What are the government policies in import and export business. After that comes your shipping. Shipping means the mode of transportation, how you can ship your product. Shipping can be done in three ways: by air, by ship or by road. It depends upon the quality of the product and the quantity of the product as well as your destination where you want to ship your product. After that comes your banking system. You should understand the banking system, how the transactions are taking place in the international market. You should learn all these things. After that comes your payment. A lot of guys text me, calls me, sir, I want to start my import export business, but I don't know whether my payment will be safe in the import or export business or not. So let me tell you one thing: if you work within the guideline, then it is completely safe. If you go beyond that it is at risk. So to help you guys, we have started our mission that is called Mission T20. In the Mission T20, we have the target of making 1000 successful importer and exporter by the end of 2020. When I say successful, it means that by the end of 2020, they would have done their shipment and transactions as well. So what we are offering in the Mission T20. See, import and export business is a cycle, so you need to learn by step. First of all comes your theoretical training. In the theoretical training, we'll be telling you what are the payment conditions, how you can ship, how to make the documentation, how to handle the customs. These are the things that we'll be covering in the practical training, theoretical training. After comes your practical training. In the practical training, you should learn how to find the buyers, how to find your supplier, how to crack the deal with your buyer. You should know how to get the product on credit. After that comes your international market analysis. You should know how to research the international market. So these are the things that we'll be covering in our import and export training. As well as apart from that, we'll be also teaching you how to do the practical shipment in import and export, how to prepare the documentation for your shipment like invoice, packaging list, how to get the certificates from the government, how to get your import export license. We'll be covering everything in our training and we'll be giving the exposure of practical training as well. So if you do have any comment, if you do have any query, then you can ask us in the comment box, or you can direct message me on my WhatsApp contact. We also have created a WhatsApp group in which that we are daily updating the international market commodity so of various countries. If you want to join our group, then you can direct message me on my WhatsApp. So if you think that this video is informative and was helpful for you, then please don't forget to hit the logo button on your screen so that you can subscribe our channel and get the latest notification about my new videos. Thank you very much. Muchas gracias.